The dog is there, and then poof, she's gone. And when my son lunged for her, the situation went from bad to terrifying. I'm Sarah Blackard, an Alaskan author, and this is Wild and Written, where I tell how real life Alaska fuels my stories. So, my oldest son had gone to this glacier cave with his youth group, and he begged us to take him and the rest of the family there. So, a couple weeks later, we went, and it was super cool. Hike up about a mile following this creek. And when you get to the base of the glacier, you go around this corner and there's this huge glacier cave. The walls are so cool because this glacier has been forming and forming and melting for who knows how long. And all along the walls, you can walk up and it's like crystal clear. You can see layers and layers and layers of rock and sand. But my son is like, this is really cool. But the super cool stuff is in the back. And so he encourages us to keep going. And the further back we get, the lower the ceiling goes, till eventually we have our headlamps on and we're crawling on our hands and knees through this ice cave. The space opens up and there's another really cool cavern. I have our three younger kids and I'm trying to help them stand and walk. And my son and my husband and my other son, they're kind of leading the way towards the back of the cavern when all of a sudden our dog disappears. Where 2 weeks before was ice floor is now a underground river. And the dog has fallen in this underground river. And so my son lunges for her and he falls in. My husband grabs my son by the arm at the last minute and he gets him, and my son is hanging half in this river that's rushing from the glacier and under the ice. My 13-year-old son is in the water. My husband is trying to hold on to this ice that's breaking and keep him from falling into the water all the way. And my 10-year-old son is trying to keep my husband from going in the water too. So everybody gets out of the water, they crawl back to safety, and then we all start army crawling back to the opening of the cave. And the whole time I'm thinking, if he would have gone under or the dog would have gone under, we would have never found them because this ice stretched the whole mile as we were walking. But I was also thinking that it was probably going to be a really good scene in the story. And if you'd like to see how my characters get out of the ice cave, you can check it out in A Rebel Shot. And if you have any questions about Alaska, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I will try and answer the best that I can.